Do you have a fireplace that you're no longer using for fires? Then it's a great idea to seal the chimney, so that's going to stop draught, make your home more comfortable to live in, cheaper to run, and of course better for the environment too. Now there's no better way to do it than with the ecoMaster chimney draft stopper. It's available from the ecoMaster store. Simply purchase and have it delivered to your door. Hi, I'm Maurice Baynett. I'm Technical Director at ecoMaster, and today I'm going to show you how to fit this into a chimney. Now fitting the chimney draft stopper couldn't be simpler. It's just 3 steps: measure, cut and fit. Now before you can do that, you've got to get some things ready. Firstly, it's a great idea to have a drop sheet, because any time that you work in a chimney, stuff is likely to fall out and possibly dirty your floor. It's also a good idea to have a headlamp, because it's dark up there, and so it's great to illuminate where you're working. You're going to need a measuring tape. It's good to have a nice stiff tape, because you're going to be working upside down in the chimney to measure the actual throat size. Great idea to have a black marker with which to mark the chimney draft stopper so that you can trim it. And it's great to have a knife to cut it with. Now there's 2 options here. One is a long snap blade knife like this. It's a really great idea to have a brand new blade, make it easy on yourself. Or if you've got an electric carving knife, that's also great for trimming the chimney draft stopper with. Finally, you might want a hammer. Now why do we want a hammer? We're not going to hammer anything, but we might hold it upside down like this and poke in the chimney draft stopper at the end. We don't need it here today, but if you have an Edwardian fire insert, that's the one with the metal hood sticking out, then you've got a smaller area to work with, and you might want the hammer to poke it in at the end, okay, through that opening. Also, if you've got a Victorian fire insert, that's the one with the half round fire damper on it, then it's a bit harder again. You really want a stiff measuring tape to measure that with, and you really are going to need the hammer to get your arm in through that little hole and poke in the chimney draft stopper so that it's good and tight. Now let's get started. Well, we're ready to measure the throat of this chimney. And we're going to do that just in this brickwork here. One of the easiest ways to do this is to find the center and measure from one side to the center. Then of course we're going to double that measurement to get the overall size. We're also going to measure internally from the front to the back so that we know the depth to make our chimney draft stopper. So let's do that now. I'm going to put on my headlamp, grab my measuring tape and measure up. Now, if it's too difficult to read the tape in there, you can just pinch it and then read it later. So that is 350 millimeters. So of course, overall, it's going to be 700. And front to back, we've got 260. Now it's good to take note of the shape of the chimney, where the chimney draft stopper is going to go, because you might want to trim the sides or the back to match the shape of the chimney. Well, we're getting ready to cut the chimney draft stopper to size. We measured the throat of the chimney and I've transferred that onto the draft stopper. Just with a dotted line, it's enough. Now I've added 20 millimeters to the length and 10 millimeters to the width, and I'm going to cut this line at an angle so that it's going to match the back of the chimney. Okay, so this has been square cut, and this one has been bevel cut to match the back of the chimney. Front, back. Well, we've trimmed our chimney draught stopper to size. The end is square cut, the same as the sides of the chimney, and the back is bevel cut to match the brickwork at the back of the chimney. So now we're up to step 3, which is fitting it in place. Well, there you have it, a perfectly sealed chimney that's going to make this home more comfortable to live in, cheaper to run, and of course better for the environment too. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button below, and of course subscribe to the ecoMaster YouTube channel so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk again soon.